Faster than a speeding bullet. More powerful than a locomotive. Able to leap tall buildings at a single bound. Superman, Earth's mightiest hero, who possesses incredible super strength with his invulnerable body and indestructible super costume. All know of his amazing supervision, which can see through solid walls, magnify distant objects, and melt steel. But just who is Superman? Where did he come from? How did the Man of Steel reach Earth and acquire his fantastic superpowers? It is a strange story that begins many years ago, far away from Earth. In trackless outer space, there once existed Krypton, a planet of giant size, revolving around a red sun. Its people, possessed of high intelligence, had built a super scientific civilization far beyond that of Earth. Robots performed all labor.
Jor-El, please set the electronic watchdog, and I'll wind the mechanical maid to do all the housework before we wake in the morning.
Strange creatures worked at Krypton construction sites.
Engineer, I hope these new improved robots will be able to build this 1-mile bridge in 8 hours, not 10 like last year's robots.
One fateful day, ominous tremors shook the planet.
A Krypton quake! Our buildings are swaying.
Oh, I hope it will stop soon.
But the quakes increased daily. And finally, at the Krypton Council of Scientists, one member pronounced shocking words.
Yes, gentlemen. My instruments show that Krypton's core of radioactive uranium is unstable. Soon, our planet will explode.
You are mad, Jor-El. You know that we of the Council have absolute faith in our cosmic clock. The supercomputer in the clock has predicted that our world will be safe from all disasters for endless years.
The clock is wrong. I tell you, Krypton is doomed. We must build rocket-driven space arcs to save our people, and we must...
Robot guards, remove him from the Council. You've been reading science fiction tales, Jor-El. Until you clear your thinking, you are dismissed from our Council.
Scorned by his fellow scientists, the bitter Jor-El returned to his home with his wife Lara and baby Kal-El.
No one believes my warning, Lara. But I know I'm right. If no space arcs are built, we'll all die.
But you've been experimenting with small space rockets. Couldn't you...
Yes, they will work, but they're too small to hold adults. I'd need help to build larger rockets. I have only these 2 rockets left, but at least they will save our baby if no one else. I'll use our dog Crypto for the last test flight today.
Hush, Kal-El. Crypto will return safely.
But their dog, Crypto, did not return. By cosmic mischance, a meteor struck the test rocket, causing it to drift far into space, out of orbit. Even Jor-El did not know that years later, this rocket would drift to Earth. But with time against him, Jor-El worked feverishly to complete the last small rocket. With barely hours to spare, the sad couple placed their infant son inside the capsule.
It's ready for launching, Lara. Stand back.
Oh, Kal-El.
Lara.
My baby.
Please, Lara. I've aimed the rocket toward a living planet I discovered in my telescope. Our sun will be able to live in its atmosphere.
Goodbye, my baby. Good luck.
The couple watched the tiny rocket as it sped aloft, up into space, beyond their doomed planet. Short moments later, Jor-El's tragic prediction came true. In a cosmic burst of light, the giant planet Krypton exploded into 1,000,000 fragments. The fragments of the planet, flung out into the universe, scattered in all directions. Later, they became known as the green substance kryptonite, the only substance able to affect Superman's powers. Time passed. As the tiny rocket neared its destination, the living planet, Earth. Upon landing, the rocket's impact tossed the baby Kal-El safely out and away from the rocket. For a moment later, as planned by Jor-El, the explosion of its super fuel destroyed the rocket itself. But the baby Kal-El was unharmed. Found and adopted by a childless couple, the Kents, who named him Clark Kent, the baby soon displayed amazing feats of strength. For, as it was later proved, all people and things from Krypton became invulnerable and super powerful on Earth. Realizing that his secret must be kept from the world, the Kents raised the super baby to super boy and taught him to use his great powers to fight crime and aid humanity. The rest is history. As Clark Kent, now grown to manhood, in his guise of a reporter for the Daily Planet, he is able to fight evil in his true identity as Superman. And every day, as the citizens of Metropolis look up in never-ceasing awe, as a flying figure flashes by, a familiar cry often rings out.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
No, it's Superman.
Up, and away!